Welcome back, everyone. Dark Science from Dark Science Reviews coming at you with another live segment. We're gonna try something new today, something in between before we get started on something big. Got a couple non-commentaries coming as well, but we're gonna keep those secret for the second. And yeah, let's get started here with the with this shooter. This one's called LunaAbyss. I'm not really sure how the music is when it comes to copyright, etc., but we're just gonna get started here. Warden. Let me see. Is this the kind of game that difficulty matters on? I do not see anything that constitutes playing on the hardest difficulty at all. Usually with games like that, there's just no point in like putting yourself through extra stress. There was an achievement, we'd be doing it that way, but it doesn't look like there's anything. This is probably the first shooter I've seen not have nothing tied to a difficulty, which is crazy. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. We'll start it here, and if we need to adapt it and put it up, we'll do that.
A sinner, a bearer of the mark, sentenced to 9,125 days of scout servitude and stripped of your earthly status, you now belong to the All-Father. Transfer to the Blood Moon Penal Colony will commence immediately.
What have we here? New scout. What a pleasant surprise. Welcome to the Red Moon. How do you like your cell, inmate?
Huh? What are you?
My name is Aylin. I'm here to help you settle into your new life on Luna. We don't use Earth names here, so from now on, you'll be going by the designation Fox. It's a good name. I chose it myself.
Please tell me this is a joke.
Of course not. It's a standard part of your scout program induction. It's been a while since I had a new scout. Most of mine have got lost, or, well, perished.
I shouldn't be here.
You were gifted the mark of Luna for a reason. Only those who bear those beautiful red eyes are chosen for such important work.
You call this a gift?
You don't want to disagree with the All-Father, Fox. But enough of that. You must be very excited to be here.
What kind of prison is this?
Don't be so dramatic. Now, as a scout, your job is to complete assigned missions down in the Abyss. Scavenging technology, reconnaissance, cleaning. Whatever we want you to do. The more missions you complete, the faster your sentence is reduced.
Down where?
So there is a spark of curiosity in there. The Abyss is the infinite structure inside of this lunar object you find yourself on. In other words, you're in space. But don't worry. Scouts don't leave their cells when they access the Abyss. You'll stay here whilst remotely piloting a warden. A sort of living machine. Speaking of which, let's get you settled in, and then we'll look at assigning you one.
Anomaly detected. Canyon District. Scout action requested. Selection begins. Selection completed. Scout 5437, codename Fox, to report for duty.
Well, out of the frying pan and into the fire, as they say. Looks like we'll need to settle you in later. Let's assign you a warden.
The end only comes you say stop. Time to wake up, little wanderer. It's time to wake up.
Where am I? What happened to my body?
Okay, let's mess with the options a little bit more. I do notice that there is a little bit of camera disorientation. Let's see if that works. Entry 543, The Last Stand. This is my last entry. I've done all I can to survive, to hold those monsters back. Try to bury as many as I can. Shitty makeshift tombs. They deserve better. Frank West first tore up whatever those things are. You could see it seep into the tears. And his warden, after he fell, the black liquid alive moving. I couldn't get to his body, but I think his soul is gone. Then Jesse Cooper, all dead, all lost. Now it's just me, alone and thinking of you, thinking of us. God, how I wish there was more of us. I hope you got away, Sarah. I hope you got away.
In spite of those who seek to control us. You are marked ones, red-eyed servants of the Blood Moon. You belong nowhere but here. The Abyss. You report your findings. You gather technology.
Nearly there. Just a few orders. That's it. Adjustment here. Level that up there and... There we are. Finally a clear connection. I see the Abyss has chosen a fate warden for you. I take it you must be from a working class background. Oh, and you found a scout rifle too.
What the?
Strike carefully, folks. There are adrift nearby. Don't be deceived by those still with a human form. Their souls have been consumed by the scourge that rots this place. All that's left is pure horror.
Entry 2. Just screamed at me. Screamed. And those things, just she said, consumed by the scourge. What the hell's a scourge? Not even a weapon, just thrown in? But I'm out. I got out. I'll just wait. I'll just wait till she takes me back. I promise to do as I'm told. I promise. I promise. I promise. Churchill. Gotta love me some high sci-fi horror. It's gonna be good. Killing.
I probably should have
Oh,
warned you about
damn.
the Mother Eyes network. Oops.
I can already tell this game is gonna be good. How's it going, Chi? Thanks for stopping in. Welcome back, man. Something down here? I think not. Uh-oh. Quick healing here.
There isn't much salvage left here, you know. All the useful technology was taken a long time ago.
Are you a prisoner?
No. I am a relic of different times. I envy you surface dwellers. These depths grow stifling after a while. I can't recall when I last saw moonlight.
A relic of different times?
We create time where none exists. It has no material meaning, no worth with which to measure. Everything that is exists only as the sum total of what was and what is yet to come. As the snake swallows its own tail, so time swallows itself. Do you see? Forgive me. I don't converse very often these days. But please tell me, what brings you to these decaying halls?
I'm looking for a piece of technology. Something called a shield breaker.
Ah, I see. So the automated detection system is still in working order. I use an old workshop not far from here. I think what remains of your shield breaker can be found there. Follow the path through this tower and cross the pipes that grow.
Thank you.
Take care, young scout.
Alright. So we got a current objective. This game is already feeling really dark and depressing. Definitely the kind of sci-fi horror we're looking for right now. Is that the way down there? No, that's not the way. Okay, I guess we gotta go back. Where do we gotta go? Codex. Okay. Star Wars. Yeah, the red, I'm guessing. Yeah, the highlighting of the red. Kind of feeling some I don't know yet. I'm still kind of thinking of what it might remind me of right now. I'm not quite ready yet to make a full-blown opinion. At first I was thinking Doom, but now, not so much. We are on the moon, so... And Earth is involved in the timeline. Oh, dang. They just come out of nowhere too, which is pretty crazy. This place just looks really dark. It's got like a really explorative, depressing atmosphere. It's weird. Kind of like the aesthetic.
You're handy with a rifle, aren't you? Your records say you grew up in New London. A sinful place, according to the Allfather. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
It's none of your business.
Your transition here was a blessing, really. Anyway, it seems you have a clue from that disconnected about the Shieldbreaker's location. But be mindful. Not everyone you meet in the Abyss will be so kind.
A smiler. And I gotta get myself back to gotta get back to that. I have the content ready. I'm still editing a lot of the backroom stuff. The Backrooms game is hard to edit out though. It's such a crazy game. Yeah, them smilers are ridiculous. Smilers. Uh-oh. A new weapon. The Abyss. A shield breaker.
Well done, folks. Your sentence has been reduced by 10 days. Why don't you try the shield breaker out on those blue energy fields? I'll just locate a disconnection point to bring you back.
Threads are incredibly fine and crystalline. Each is like a unique strand of DNA. When combined with differing types, the possibilities are endless. Take the shield breaker, the substance drift is the same as any other tool, yet the combination creates a unique explosive effect, an intense combustion, and a beautiful blue hue. We've known this for hundreds of years, of course, but only surface level. I need to think deeper. Each strand is as unique as an individual's identity. Not it is an identity. They're right under our noses all this time. In our weapons, machines, wardens. Those lost are not forgotten, it seems. Still there is work to do. There are new things to create from these identities, new experiments to perform. I need to stop procrastinating and get back to work. Time waits for no one, especially her. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy gun. Okay, so that's how you switch. It's slow motions. Alright, so this I could already tell this game's gonna do a lot of switch up combat.
Selection completed. Scout 5437. Designation Fox. Location Canyon District. Investigate immediately.
Fox, we'll have to look at disconnecting you later. I've synchronized the origin location to your objective system. You should be able to follow where that sound is coming from. Looks like that shield breaker is more useful than we thought.
Oh, those things are gonna be annoying with shields. Health increased.
That was a close one. Celebrants are frightful adrift. Rumor has it they were once the aristocracy of the old colony. Now, they're as mindless as the rest.
Ooh boy, that one was a complicated one. That one shot a lot of bullets. Need to call and descend, and you shall find the answer, the secret, the promise, that great and hallowed message for which humanity crossed this unthinkable distance. The church gives us nothing but whispers, and we are so hungry for revelation. Did you hear it too, love? Did you see the eye in your dreams? And did you wake in the night with the breathless certainty that this was the very purpose for which you were born? When I left you and the children behind, it was an act of mercy. We descend, we chamber, we struggle to be the first, the purest, the one who answers. No flesh or blood could be half as sacred. Regret, they call it. These dark and stinking halls, the secrets within impenetrable, and neither bomb nor prayer could pry that infernal door open. But still we try. We swarm like fervent little insects, scurrying eager on hands and knees, and at last the eye opens wide and it sees us. And oh love, we were wrong. We were wrong. Oof. Religious psychosis. Gotta love religion and sci-fi. It's a different kind of crazy. And you notice most horror games are based off of some kind of religious purpose, which is wild.
Well, it's a good job we didn't need that wall to stay put. Still, if it helps you complete your mission, who am I to stop you drastically changing the Abyss? By the way, I have a theory about the disruption. Well, more of an idea. Do you want to hear it? It sounds like some kind of signal. A malfunctioning warden emitting a distress beacon, maybe. Or... it could be something else. This place. I don't remember it being here before. Looks like you're in unexplored territory now, Fox.
I think we could do with an upgrade. See how it goes there with that. it was unexplored, why are there so many bodies everywhere? Which is a little weird. Oh, let me, hold on, my bad. Entry 92 hidden. What do you make of the mad bollocks? I agree with A on principle. The church do love an opportunity to commodify the divine. Imagine them shilling tickets to the great miracle under 12s go free. He's right, obviously, but the point stands. How are we supposed to hide something like this? We're talking about the mass migration of 1,000 frenzied pilgrims, not a set of bloody door keys. Good thing those pious bastards never set foot down here. But it's a matter of time before they clock on. I've got Ed on the case, but try to mediate. I'm not about to let them take this from us. But if they fight back, we're going to need more than platitudes and principles. Is it still self-defense if you shoot first? Don't answer that. A listens to you as well. He should. Wings of the bloody All-Father. Use that to your advantage. You, P.S. get some bloody sleep, won't ya? There's definitely a lot of religious mumbo-jumbo going on here. Hey Starfire, thanks for stopping in. We are playing LunaAbyss. So far it's sci-fi, fast-paced horror with religious
The signal is starting to interfere with my connection.
undertone.
I need you to pick up the pace. If my connection drops, you'll be alone again. So don't blame me if you end up lost in the dark.
Religious,
The signal
sacrilegious,
is
whatever
too
you want to
strong
call
for
it.
a malfunctioning warden. Something else is going on here.
Religious horror.
You're breaking up. Run that by me again? I can't hear you. Looks like I'm on my own.
And the ambiance on the game
stopped.
I suppose he sent you to hunt me down, yes?
You're being hunted?
Aren't we all? I'm Urian, by the way. Nice to meet you.
I came to locate a signal. It sounds like it's coming from that thing.
It sings to you, does it? How fascinating.
Well, can't you hear it?
All the time. It drives me mad, actually. I'd begun to suspect that I was imagining it. When you've been alone for as long as I have, you become a bit peculiar in the head.
What does it mean?
Everything. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's a lie shaped like a promise. Fool's gold and I'm the fool. Wouldn't that be hilarious? But never mind me. We called to you, and you answered. So it's yours now. It wants to commune with you. You'll let it, won't you?
I should complete my mission.
That's the spirit. Go on. We can't keep the eye waiting. It would seem that it has chosen you. And just in time. This is a gift for Aiden. Always for Aiden.
As the snake swallows its own tail, we swallow time. Feed, wanderer, feed.
Yeah, so that was weird.
I see you found my gift. You see that adrift over there? Consume its essence.
Drift.
Good. Now we're in business.
now we have a way to suck health out from all the rest of them. Oh, this game is getting weird. In a good way.
What's happening to me?
You're growing, evolving into something more. The eye is open. It sees through you now. These little gifts of mine, think of them as aids to fulfilling the prophecy. The promise the bastard tore away from us.
What do you want from me?
Find your way to Greymont. To the cathedral at the heart of the city. There, I'll be waiting. And there, you will find answers. Aelin will find answers. Getting out of here might be a challenge, but, well, we've all got to start somewhere. Transcend, folks. I have every faith in you.
Oh, I hope we don't have to do that for like a boss or puzzles or something, because that's gonna be rough. Pretty cool implementation of it though. Definitely an interesting little game mechanic. Let me see. It's like a shotgun, honestly. Shotgun, look at that. Good thing we're good at platform games, huh? Otherwise, this would be a horrendous playthrough. Especially wonky ones. We played a lot of wonky platforms. Dark crystal. I'm not even gonna bother with collectibles in this game because I couldn't imagine trying to find them in this kind of game. More life. Nope.
There you are. Didn't I warn you about losing my connection? What's happened? You look different. Where's your warden? You're just,
Urian. He... Ugh, it was so loud.
Urian? You don't sound so good. Let's get you out of there and check you over. There's a disconnection point nearby. You'll need to climb up through Warden's Regret to reach it. I can extract you from there. I'm loading the location into your system now.
like it. I don't know what all this goop is, actually. I'm wondering for a while now. Looks like, cyst of some kind. There is a lot of pipes in this place. Connection lost. Oh. There's gotta be something in this room with all this in here. Yep, thought so. This baleful looking fellow is the Proto-Warden, the being in which our dear little machines owe their name. He, or at least we assume it's a he, has presided over these halls since humanity first found its way down here. And so, when we speak of Warden's regret, it is his contemplative silence spanning centuries to which we are referring. Is it alive? If I could answer that, I wouldn't be giving guided tours of the Abyss for minimum wage now, would I now? is that big thing right there? They did a really good. They did a really good job on the sound of the game too.
On your status. I have never experienced anything like this. Whatever happened to you down there, whatever this Urian did to you, he somehow managed to detach your consciousness from your warden. Luckily for you, it's the consciousness itself I connected, not the warden. Which means I should be able to bring you back soon.
So now we're stuck as wardens, it sounds like to me. The running joke among the workers is that if you end up in one of these, you might just be one of life's background characters, numerous, nondescript, and largely useless. It's a small wonder that this is form the Abyss assigns to the average Fate drone. Yeah.
Mother sent help? Yes, she did. Oh, you're really in for it now.
Holy hell, that was a crazy little boss. He kept putting up damn shields on me.
Here, you're a funny-looking one.
Excuse me?
Begging your pardon, no one's used this lift in a few, and I ain't ever seen anyone looking like you before.
I could say the same about you.
Fair play. Suppose I've been a bit truncated since I lost my twin. I'm Ellie, by the way.
Does this thing still work?
Of course it still works. Granted, it's been several centuries since anyone but me used it, but don't you worry, I keep the old girl in tip-top shape. Some days, I ride all the way to the top, and some days I go all the way back down to the bottom. Oh, we do have a grand old time. What you doing down here, anyway? You don't look like one of them churchy types.
I'm a scout. This is my first day, actually. They sent me down here to find a signal and... well... it's a long story.
Oh, right. And what's a scout when it's at home?
Scouts? Aelin? Giant head?
I know how to go up and how to go down. Ain't got much call to know anything else. My twin, now he liked to know everyone's comings and goings. Liked to keep up with all the drama, you see. Round about the time everything went pear-shaped down here, he just sort of disappeared. Ain't seen him since.
Oh. Is he looking for you?
Nah, probably not. Nobody lives forever, do they, folks? Be a funny old world if we did. Anyway, off you pop. Got things to do, places to go.
Talking elevators. I think the red and white lights do really well along with the blues in this game. Don't know why it works, I just know it works. Warning to all personnel, authorized entry to wardens, regret. The lift may occasionally attempt to recite poetry. Under no circumstances must this be permitted. Should accidental exposure occur, management recommends a lie down in a dark room until your will to live returns. Official health and safety bulletin. Imagine if this was the back rooms. Ooh boy. We've seen some back rooms that look like this though. Dang, that is a long ass drop. Imagine the splat of that one, huh? This is the boss room. signal ended here. Didn't even know we had an incinerator. It's not on any of the schematics. We'll have to report this to the boss once I get back within comms range. It's a miracle I didn't break my neck slipping down here, which is more than I can say for my ankle. In any case, I can't seem to pinpoint the source of the signal. My best guess is that a warden fell down here at some point in the past, and I've been tracking his distress beacon. Must have been the last gasp, because it's gone now. I wonder how long it must have been down here, all alone, crying out for help. Nothing but dust and flames and unforgiving machinery. Doesn't bear thinking about it. There's a way to buckle up, isn't there?
The disconnection point is just around the corner. You've done good work today, inmate. Just a little further now.
Who has a fear of narrow passageways? I know that's a fear. I don't know what the phobia is. I know claustrophobia is one of them. But long hallways and narrow hallways, along with dark places, there's a lot of fears here that they're playing on. Doing a really good job at it too. I ain't scared of nothing, but I can see the psychology that goes behind it.
Should do it. Disconnecting you now. Welcome back, folks. How are you feeling?
I was a ghost?
I suppose it must have been quite a traumatic experience. The good news is, you completed your mission. Your sentence has been reduced by 100 days. The bad news is, you lost a warden. That's a penalty of 20 days. I'm sure you'll do better next time.
Oh, I still feel strange.
Yes, well, you've been through quite the transformation. Your neural signature, the signal inside you that is normally intrinsically connected to a warden, has become separated. It is now its own entity.
And that means?
You no longer need a warden to protect you from the scourge in the abyss.
Can't I have my old body back?
You prefer the warden? I seem to recall you complaining about that too. I doubt many humans would have the mental strength to adapt as quickly as you did. It's quite impressive.
Urian, he mentioned you by name. He said this is for Aylin.
Well, that is unusual. However, not surprising given my research on him so far.
He said something about going to Grey... Grey... Oh, my head.
You need to rest, Fox. Leave this Urian to me. We'll talk tomorrow.
The All-Father. You know, whenever somebody's called the All-Father, it's never a good thing in any game or even in real life. Oh man. Absalom, Celebrant, Bloody bones and raw heads. Alright.
Time for bed, folks?
Gonna take a quick bathroom break and I shall return, everyone. Alright. Who's still with me in chat? Who's still chilling? Who's still chilling, chat? Alright. We ready? We ready? We're settled? Ready to rock? Let's do it!
Sleep sounds good.
morning, folks. Are you feeling better?
Thank you, Starfire. Glad you're enjoying it. Got a couple pop-ins today.
How am I supposed to feel better when I'm stuck in this place?
I'm chalking that response up to you having a bad night's sleep, Fox. In any case, I've been looking into this Urian character. He's quite the proverbial can of snakes.
He said someone was hunting him down.
I should hope so. He's got a rap sheet as long as my neck. Urian Caldecott. Wanted for historic crimes against the old colony. Treason, espionage, theft, reckless endangerment of life. The list goes on. He is to be apprehended at all costs. I've logged a mission request into the system for you.
That eye. It feels like it's in my head.
I don't know what that place was, but I believe Urian lured us there for a reason.
He mentioned something about prophecy.
Yes, well, there might be something to that. The Abyss still has secrets. We don't know much about the original prophecy, the one that drove the church to build the lost colony. But we do know that they believed there was a heart to the Abyss, a place of immense power that would open up to those that were true believers. It seems Urian is a hangover from a time long lost, a dangerous extremist.
He mentioned a city.
Greymont. It was the capital of the old colony, the birthplace of the Scourge. A powerful place. I can't help wondering if he's luring you into a trap.
But you're gonna send me there anyway.
Capture request for fugitive Urian Caldecott accepted. Scout 5437, designation Fox, to report for duty. Bounty set at 4,000 days. Reduction to sentence.
I was hard on you yesterday. I admit that. But if you do as I say and follow my orders, you have a real chance of making it home one day. Anyway, it's time to go back to the Abyss and get to work. As you don't have a warden anymore, I've had to use an old disconnection point to triangulate a suitable location. Luckily for you, it's exactly where we need to go to open the way to Greymont. Let's go, connecting you to King's Reach. Would you like to connect to the Abyss?
I'm ready.
Worked as intended. Welcome to King's Reach, Fox.
Now we're in a city. A lot different than a bunch of piping and wiring everywhere. I've never met anyone who loves the sound of his own voice quite so much. Won't take advice. Thinks he's the funniest man on Luna. Absolutely insufferable. I wouldn't change him for the world. Orion. Something up there too, I think, but we can't get up there yet.
After the scourge erupted, it's said the Old Father fought to seal the darkness away once and for all. Both here and back in the Old City, stopping the spread of the disease. The train line to Greymont has been sealed shut for hundreds of years. But if you're to follow the All-Father's orders and apprehend Helion, we'll need to find a way to break these seals and open the door. It's the only logical thing to do. I've seen something like this before. A commune in the Weeping Meadows uses one as their sigil. They're a group of disconnected. They like to keep themselves to themselves. It won't be easy to get past their defenses, but they may know what this seal means and how to break it. I'm uploading the Weeping Meadows route to your objective system, Fox. The path is an old scout trail, but it won't be easy to navigate. Keep your wits about you.
Yeah, so I think the initial part of this game, it starts to get much more cooler as you go along. If you don't make it near past the freaking pipes, you don't get to see the craziness. Crazy game to begin with already, but there you go. What the heck is this?
Now here's a sight for sore eyes. And I'd begun to think we were the only scouts left down here. What brings you to sunny old King's Reach, little one?
Have you come from the Weeping Meadows? I'm heading that way myself.
I see. Off on holiday, are you? Eh?
You get holiday? I need to speak to HR.
Never mind him. He's just being daft.
Apologies, little one. I suppose you must be out for salvage too. Not that there's much left. Me and Orion here spend our days combing the abyss for odds and ends. Sending technology back to Earth is the official line. Problem is, these machines have been rotting for the better part of 2 centuries, so most of it's useless old shit.
I'm sorry. He doesn't mean to be crude.
Well, time waits for no man. Or spider, eh? Good luck to you on your travels, little one. Maybe we'll cross paths again somewhere down the road.
Yeah, so that isn't weird. Mind warp. Okay, so it's like a spider hand boss legged thing with female bodies on it, but they're both male. Whatever. Yeah, that's intentional. That is intentional.
I see you've met my other scouts.
Everett and Orion? They seem nice. Have you had them long?
They're not pets, Fox.
How many scouts are there anyway? Aside from the three of us, I mean.
Not as many as there used to be.
Long way down. Gotta love a place that you can go down forever, not die in, and sit there wondering how far down is everything.
Well, you're
Double
quite
jump.
the little prodigy. Oh, really? I'm delighted with your progress. This little gift is going to make your journey all the more satisfying. A spring in your step, you might say, or a boost in your jump. Breathe in that power. Savor it.
Aylin warned me about you.
Oh, dear Aylin. Forgive her, won't you? She's not quite what she used to be. But she'll soon come around. Now, chop chop, I'm already tired of waiting for you. Greymont is awfully dull nowadays.
Double jumps, always good. Fun. Jumping all over the place like that. Oh my god. Aim for the light. infrastructure down here is immense in scale. By following the lit scout paths, one can visualize how these trails were once complete paths leading out into the meadows and beyond, at least until seismic activity drove these plates apart. We simply make the most of that which has been provided. These hand-carved paths are a mark of our own ingenuity, messages left by scouts long since gone, lights burning in the dark, that's all. Kind of like in the city area, the pipes are like whatever. So long there's, I'm feeling like the pipes are going to be less and less over time. Uh-oh. My wife used to bring me all the latest news when she returned from her work in the Abyss each weekend. recounting all the political drama and tales of discovery. My research felt so dull in comparison. When news first broke that there was a crisis in the Abyss, I didn't believe it. Perhaps if I had, I'd have made it in time. I don't know what I was waiting for. My wife, I suppose. I sat by the phone all afternoon, working diligently, hoping it would blow over, hoping she wouldn't call. When she did, I ran to her. We caught the last train out of the meadows. The fields outside were already turning gray with rot. I thought we'd made it just in time. Thank the gods I had the foresight to bring my prototype with me. The rot outside is spreading fast, and there are terrible things moving in the dark. But we'll be safe as long as we stay beneath this shield. Someone will surely come for us soon. Well, looks like they just waited under the shield until death. Shield wall. Perhaps it is ghoulish of me to capitalize on the misfortunes of the long dead. I prefer to take the more utilitarian view. By perfecting this technology, I honor the memory of the one who created it. He died that others might still live, and other such tired, empty platitudes. It is a remarkable find, however, though its creator could scarcely ever have known. The very projected is uncannily similar to those of the Blessed Adrift. To test my theory, I captured one and fed its liquefied essence into the chamber of the prototype. This barrier lacks the endurance of the original, but confers far greater protection if vanishingly brief. If I am to be charged with ghoulishness, then perhaps one might append cruelty to my long list of crimes. The Adrift, after all, were once human. But this world has changed irrevocably, and they along with it. To imagine otherwise is to indulge a nostalgia that serves nobody, least of all, the living. Oh my god. Wow.
The Weeping Meadows. It never fails to impress me with its beauty. activity is left. The Scourge has ravaged the landscape down here, despite the All-Father's best efforts. Those in the commune painted their sigil across the meadows to attract survivors. They must know something about its origin. I hope the Scourge didn't get to them too. That would really make your mission difficult. Well, let's be optimistic, folks. To the commune.
We're losing the fight out here. How is it possible to fill an entire battalion of Goliaths and still be overrun? How many of these bastard creatures are there? Take down a swath and another comes to replace them, like a tsunami of the dead. The Fate infantry have already been annihilated, and us windows are useless in a fight. What we can do is retreat to a safe distance. If only the gods weren't dead. They might hear our prayers. All we've got left is hope.
this place the Garden of Luna. It was the agricultural center of the Abyss. At its peak, enough produce was grown here to keep the entire colony fed. Now all those fields are flooded with scourge. The people who live down here fought bravely, trying to hold back wave after wave of drift. The commune is all that's left of a once thriving community. It's only thanks to the Allfather that anyone survived at all.
The Allfather, huh? Them candles are gonna be a problem if there's like a bunch of them. I can already tell. Look at all this stuff everywhere. Oh, it's a rot.
Everyone's going to be cross.
Who's men?
It doesn't matter. You're interesting. What do you want? Is that interesting too?
I'm just curious about the sigil on your banner.
Nobody remembers anymore. But I do. I know all kinds of things. The reactor. That's where we found it. It meant something important, I think.
Okay. How can I get to this reactor?
I don't remember. She'll be cross, but maybe Min will let you go look for it. You should speak to her inside.
You shouldn't be here.
I'm sorry?
We have grown complacent. Your ingress is my failure. It has been a long time since anyone found their way here.
You keep yourselves well hidden.
We were the keepers of the Scourge, those appointed to contain the spread. You've seen it, haven't you? The rot in the flesh of the world. We were once Luna's last hope. Now, we merely count down the days until our inevitable end.
The warden outside said your sigil came from the reactor.
Voss says all kinds of things, only some of them are true. The All-Father came here not long before the Scourge erupted, told us to go to ground, and left for the old reactor. He went there with a companion, and came back alone. I've taken care of it, he said. And then he left. He looked haunted. The sigil is his gift to us, a ward against the rot, that we may protect those few who remain.
Oh. There's a matching sigil on a sealed door in King's Reach. It must be related.
Perhaps. There is nowhere safe in the Abyss that the All-Father did not make safe. What those men did bought us time. But if this is your directive, then it seems our time has run out.
Aren't you even a little bit curious about it all?
Curiosity is a luxury not afforded to those preoccupied with surviving. If you truly intend to exhume what ought to remain buried, I won't stop you. But nor will I help. Living through it all the first time around was quite enough.
So it was the Allfather who placed the seal on the reactor. I hope you won't object to us breaking it. No. Intercepting Urian is our priority, by any means necessary. He made that perfectly clear. There's an old drift pump not far from here. If Min won't open the security door, then we'll do it ourselves. If we can just find a way out of the commune, we can kick that pump back to life and get the power running again. Let's get to it.
Okay, so we gotta connect everything.
Sometimes, when I meditate deeply, I go to the edge of the village and listen to the sounds of nature. There used to be animals here. They're gone now. I wonder, what could be making those sounds?
Maybe it's the sound of your memories.
Maybe my heart remembers what my head can't. It was beautiful here once. I'd hate to forget that too.
Okay, we got a third one back here. Where's the fourth, though? Never mind, only 3.
This ought to speed things up a little. Go on, give it a whirl.
Why are you helping me?
Didn't your mother tell you never to look a gift horse in the mouth? You're welcome, by the way. This is about something much bigger than you folks. You are news to a very important country.
Technically, we got a triple jump. That door was weird. I guess it kept on dropping. I don't know. Don't know what happened there, but we got through it.
Mother warned me about you. Mother said you must die.
was that?
Whatever it is, we'll deal with it. Let's go, folks. Seems to have done the trick.
What terrible thing have you awakened? My instincts told me you were trouble.
It's fine. I'll take care of it.
Just as you took care of turning the power on, you must take me for a fool. Forgive me. Anger won't undo what's done. Tell me one thing. Are we in danger?
I won't let anything harm this commune. I promise.
Wherever does Aelin pluck you all from? Abundant in promises, yet starved for solutions. If I let you pass through, will you cause still more chaos? You understand what's at stake for us here.
My freedom is at stake too. I don't want to be stuck on this moon forever.
I suppose I should know better by now than to expect a straight answer from a scout. Do what you have to. It's out of our hands now, isn't it? Everything has to die. And has just so long to live. A warning before you go. My watchmen have reported a stranger in the vicinity. It seems that stray cat has been sniffing around again. It should go without saying, but if he finds his way in because of you, I won't be quite so merciful.
There's no hubris quite like the concept of an unbreachable fortress, is there? Hilarious stuff. I've been sneaking in and out of this place since that paranoid bunch first locked themselves in. Curiosity killed the cat, they say, but nobody ever remembers that second part of the proverb, do they? Satisfaction brought it back. Well, consider me satisfied. Of course, I've had no good reason for it up until now. Sure, it's great, Kriik, and all, but better still now that I can hide these little threats for you around and about, so you remember who it is on this rotten old moon that's looking out for you. Manipulative? Ah, you wound me. I have one goal and one goal alone, Fox. And you're the only one who can make it so. Now, to business. You've taken to siphoning essence like the proverbial duck to water waste, not want not, as they say, and I intend to ensure you shall not be left wanting. This little gift is in service of that promise. When you're full to the brim with vitality, why not find another way to utilize the drift? And by utilize, I mean weaponize. Don't say I never gave you anything. Your friend, Urian.
Pissed something off, huh?
The reactor was sealed for a reason. I think it's...
This game's layers are starting to get more and more different. It's starting to add a lot of depth to the game, making it more challenging. I didn't even realize that was a puzzle. Heard the timer a little bit too late. Starting to throw a lot of enemies at me.
I suppose you'll be wanting to get to the old reactor.
How did you know?
Well, there's no other reason to be here, is there? Apart from gawking at all the dead folk. I take it you've already met Min.
Did you live in the commune?
Aye, once. Sick to death of the place. Absolutely wretched bunch. We could have another 100 years in us yet. That's a long time to be miserable.
Are you trying to get through?
Failing, mostly. Can't shift those bastard gates for love nor money. Rusta's welded them shut. I'm not as spry as I used to be. Of course, if you was willing to help an old man out...
Guess I'm everyone's errand boy now.
Just beyond here, there's a graveyard for old wardens. Most of them are dead as disco, but the guns are my leggy ones that make short work of those gates. I should warn you though, that place is heaving with a drift.
I'll be fine.
I've no doubt. Think of me stuck in this old tin can when you're off blasting holes in things, won't you?
You were wondering what those disconnected were afraid of. Well, this is it. After the Scourge, the Adrift attacked in their masses. The disconnected could only hold them off for so long. They died fighting. Or, well, their bodies died. Even when their wardens ground to a halt, their human consciousness would have remained trapped inside for a long time.
That's horrifying.
Goliaths were primarily used for construction, but security was a common secondary function.
I'm amazed they weren't running the place. That's a lot of firepower.
Don't get any ideas. I'd hate to have to shock you when you've been doing so well.
Gotta love AI. Constantly reminding you that you're not in charge and that they have full control over you. Makes them the villains, if you really think about it. Caught in the middle in the gray areas.
That's a good job, well done, lass. Thanks for your help.
I'm a they, not a she.
Begging your pardon, I meant no disrespect. By the way, what's your interest in that old reactor?
It bears the same sigil as the commune. Min says the Allfather gave it to them. I want to know what it means.
That's so. Well, if it's sigils you're into, you'll want to head down to the old drift mines as well. It's been a while, but I remember seeing something like that down there. Worth a punt, eh?
Interesting. Sounds like we have a lead on the second seal. Consider that your next mission. Assuming you get through this in one piece.
All these jumping parts. You can see all the skills from all the games I've played.
Tread carefully. It's pretty hazardous up here.
Some garden this is.
Nature and industry don't mix well. Is the same true on Earth? For an intelligent species, you certainly seem invested in repeating your mistakes.
Not all of us are intelligent.
Holy hell! This place is ridiculous. Like just floating up in the air out in the middle of nowhere. Was not expecting that to happen. Womp womp womp. Try to possess it, didn't do it.
Be careful. I know next to nothing about this place. I have no idea what you might find in there.
That's
William did not take well to spaceflight. Sick and exhausted, he'd counted the minutes, which spiraled out into hours, and still Luna was so far away. Join fate, the advert said, and discover your life's true purpose, and there was nothing left on Earth for either of us. That moon-sick planet half submerged and fractured in the wake of Luna's strange gravity. Why struggle on Earth, I asked him, when we might thrive among the stars?
A scout's job is to explore the unknown, and sometimes the unknown is dangerous. That's just how it is.
You think I don't know that?
Help me, will you? Oh, you nasty little flesh bug. You bone puppet. Won't it be lovely when I tear the skin right off you? I'll wave you like a flag. Yucky monster! Get away! Get away! I'll make you so You, teeny tiny, not even a morsel.
Edwin? Is that you?
No. My name is Fawkes. Who... What are you?
William. At least, I think I'm William. Is Edwin with you?
I'm sorry, I don't know who Edwin is.
I need to tell him how sorry I am. Please, if you can just take me to him.
You're dead, William. I think you've been dead for a long time.
I'm not me anymore, am I? It was all real then. What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame.
He'd gathered them all, the lost and the desperate, the wretched. Earth was drowning, and the baleful eye of the blood moon gazed down with little care. Hope for the hopeless? What greater calling could there be than to deliver humanity from disaster? The leader of fate was a great man, they said, bane of the church and father to the damned. Oh, come, all ye faithful. And little care had William, who dreamed only of escape. Fate or faith, it made no difference. If his beloved went, then he would go with him. The great man of fate reached out a hand. The All-Father, they called him. A lifeboat to a drowning man, all the way to the stars. Did you think he contained his friends out of cruelty? It was protection, one last act of kindness in an unkind world.
Friends? There's more like him.
Sealed in the darkest depths, where none dare walk, where none dare seek. He left her there, sleeping and safe, until you came.
Will you take me to him? My Edwin?
He's gone, William. There's nothing more you can do.
Gone?
I think there might be a way to help you, but it means letting you go, back into the drift.
Will I find him there, do you think?
Maybe.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready to go now.
I hope you find him.
Mission complete. Well done. You've earned a couple of days off for all your hard work. You see? A scout's life isn't all toil. There's reward, too.
Did you know what I'd find?
In the chamber? I had no idea. It wasn't in my briefing.
I didn't mean the chamber.
All adrift are people, Fox. Were people.
He must have been trapped in there for centuries, just just slowly losing his mind.
The seal had to be broken. There was no other way. Even if we'd known, even if we'd understood the meaning of it, the person inside...
People. There's another one. Trapped and alone. Just like he was.
Yes. And you can grant them freedom.
Do you think he's free now?
Yes. Would it have been better to leave him to rot?
It's not much of a choice.
No. I suppose it isn't. But it's done now. And we're a step closer to opening that door in King's Reach. Let's head there in the morning and see if it worked. Get some rest, Fox. You'll need your strength for tomorrow.
Yeah, that was a weird monster, I agree. That's definitely gonna get put up. That boss fight was intense, for one, and the travesty around the boss fight as well is even more horrendous than the boss itself, because it was somebody's soul trapped in that boss, lost in insanity. Oof.
You should probably get some sleep, Fox.
Okay, so we're on chapter 2. Chapter 1, Warden's Regret. Then we got the prologue. Ah, it says what I'm missing on each one. Okay. I'm missing a lot of collectibles. Oof. Alrighty, I think that is a good point of wrapping it up for the moment. This game is one of those games where, like, you get sucked in and you feel like you've been playing for triple the hours. I think it's just because there's just so much going on. The story, the grotesqueness of all the enemies and stuff. Yeah. Actually, let's get to bed first, and then
Time
we'll start.
for bed, Fox?
Sleep sounds good.
Ah, Fox. You're up bright and early. Eager to get to work?
I guess.
For many scouts, connecting to the Abyss is the highlight of their day. You'll get there in time. More importantly, we have a lead on the second seal. That disconnected said he'd seen something similar in the old drift mines. According to my analysis, it looks like there's a large structure down there. Most likely a disused drift reactor like the one in the Weeping Meadows.
You think we'll find the seal there?
I think it's a safe bet. Don't worry. I'll extract you if it seems dangerous.
I think they were his friends. The people inside. I think he was protecting them from something.
It's not for us to interrogate the past. We need to deal with the here and now. In any case, let's get you down into King's Reach. We need to see if that seal has opened. Would you like to connect to the Abyss?
I'm ready.
All right. Head to the station and check on that seal.
Alright, this is where we'll take a break. 1 of 15, 2 of 10, and 16 of 87. Oof. Collectible. Okay, so we're officially in chapter 3, it looks like. This is our sub-chapters. And each one. Second seal. Looks like we get another weapon. At first I thought it was like Doom, but it's definitely different. I can tell you that much right now. I was just getting ready to wrap it up for the moment, but yeah, I will be playing this again. It's trippy. It's one of them games, man. How you doing, Storm? Thanks for stopping in, man. It's been a while. Can't remember the last one I seen you in on. Was it one of the? It was Elliot the other day, right? He stopped in for a bit. I could never tell how long anybody stops in for. Yeah, getting ready to wrap it up here. We are officially on chapter 3. I don't know how many chapters there are. Maybe I'll look it up or something at some point. I'm gonna go take a break. I think it's time for lunch. And I will catch you guys on the next live segment. I appreciate you all sticking around with me for a while. A couple of our regulars popped in today. Appreciate you. And yeah, I will catch you guys in a bit. Thank you all for watching on Twitch and YouTube. I know our Twitch chat is a little bit more lurky, and that's all good. But yeah, I will catch you all in a bit. Or later on. Peace.